Two undocumented workers have been detained by ICE agents at Travis Air Force Base, where they were checking through security to do some construction work.
The men have no criminal records. They are being held in jail, awaiting a ruling whether they will be deported. New tonight, CBS 13's Steve Large is joining us in the newsroom with what's next for the pair. Steve.
Yeah, and a spokesperson for Travis Air Force Base says they were following visitor protocol. They have every visitor show their ID and their social security number at a security checkpoint. Now, a database showed these particular men were undocumented, so security called immigration enforcement agents. The undocumented construction co-workers arrived with their company to put up sheetrock at David Grant Medical Center on Travis Air Force Base, but they never got to their work site.
They knew they were going to a hospital, but I don't know if they realized that the hospital was on a military base.
Attorney Elisa Whitfield is now defending the men. This is a photo of detainee Hugo Mejia alongside his wife. Both men are married with 3 young children. The families live in the Bay Area.
Those children, they've been extremely depressed, unable to go to school, crying, asking about their fathers all the time.
An ICE spokesperson said records show Mejia illegally entered the U.S. after being deported in 2001. His co-worker, Rodrigo Nunez, entered illegally after being deported in 2001 and 2003. Neither have criminal records. Professor Holly Cooper, co-director of the UC Davis Immigration Law Clinic, says the case is unusual because ICE officers don't usually target law-abiding, undocumented workers.
But when they get a call, I think, from an Air Force base, they're probably going to treat it a little bit more seriously and come out for the investigation.
ICE issued a statement reading, "It will be up to a judge with the Department of Justice's Executive Office for Immigration Review to determine whether they will be subject to removal from the U.S." An Air Force Base construction project leading 2 undocumented construction workers towards deportation. Being held separately in the Rio Cosumnes Corrections Facility in Elk Grove and in the Yuba County Jail. Now, their attorney plans to argue for something called prosecutorial discretion, saying that their 10 years here in the United States in good standing should allow them to stay. But she doesn't know at this point if she'll get that chance.
All right, Steve, thanks very much. Live for us tonight in the CBS 13 newsroom. Local law enforcement agencies have different guidelines when it comes to dealing with undocumented immigrants. Sacramento police and county sheriff's officers operate under orders not to ask about citizenship. However, at least 6 agencies allow officers to detain people suspected of entering the U.S. illegally and inform federal immigration agents of the status of anyone they come across. The policy manuals in those jurisdictions are written by a private firm called Lexipol. The firm's program director says that even though the policies are based on federal and state laws, they take the specific city into account, adding, quote, "We give them a policy that is adaptable, whether they are a sanctuary city or completely the opposite. We constantly tell our clients that one of the reasons they may want to customize is that their community may want something different."